If this don't make you mad, I don't know what will.
You had a pizza party, and I went to it, and I ended up in a corner talking to Mike Birbiglia and his wife Jen, and so it's a great way to cast stuff.
Just go to parties.
Nobody has to audition. Just come up and say hi at a party.
We had amazing pizza that night, and
it was great. It was a blast. I mean, there's some good pictures from that night too.
I went to Seinfeld's house for a dinner party. Some of the best food I've ever had. Food was fucking amazing, man. At the end of the dinner party, Seinfeld came walking out. He was like,
"Nobody go anywhere. You guys are in for a treat tonight. We're gonna have some brick oven pizza."
Everybody went crazy in the party. What? Oh my God, brick oven pizza. What? One lady was like, "How many cheeses, Jerry?"
Jerry was like, 7 different cheeses, 7 different cheeses.
People went crazy. By the way, all these people were white. These are all fucking white people. They start chanting, "Bop, bop, 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 bop." The fuck is bop, man? People were eating the fucking pizza going crazy. Oh my God, I taste the cheeses, Jerry. I taste the cheeses. They brought me my piece of pizza. I took a bite. I couldn't fucking believe it. Best pizza I've ever had in my life. Best fucking pizza I've ever had. Has some type of lettuce on it. I've never tasted this shit. Some white baby's got some type of lettuce on it. Wait till you taste the lettuce. This white woman, she leaned over again. She was like, "It's arugula." It's a fucking amazing night, start to finish, man. In the car, I was pissed. I was pissed. You know why I was pissed? Because I wanted what Seinfeld had.
Where George Clooney lives,
yes.
And Jen and George are friends, so you went to George's house?
Yes, of course. And him and his wife and all these nice people were there, and they invited Jen and me. I know George back in the day too, so we went there and you take a boat, you get on a boat, you cruise down, went over to their house. They made us homemade pizza, and it was an amazing time. I sat next to Bono. It was a good day.
That is a good day. She likes to. She's busy all the time. I know she's the greatest host, but I'm going to bed at 9. I can't come over. Your thing starts at 8:30. So
yes, she can handle it. She can handle it. And her parties are incredible at her house too.
Yeah, she does have good parties, and she makes good pizza as well.
She makes great pizza.
Wonderful pizza. All right, just y'all are all like, whatever.
Friends that you guys have. You told a story about going and having pizza at the Clooney's in Lake Como.
Yeah, that's all in Aniston. It's like George and I would love you to come over for pizza, but
how was the pizza? Was it good?
Did he make it himself? Pizza was better than Clooney's. They both made. Everybody made a certain kind of pizza.
There's no pizza we didn't love.
Something that he doesn't.
5 different kinds. 5 different kinds or 6 different kinds of pizza that night. Clooney's was excellent. Amal's was the winner.
Thank you very much for this prestigious award. To show my appreciation, I am inviting you all to a pizza party tonight at Jennifer Aniston's house. I'll see you there.
Who will eat pizza if Jennifer? Yes, Marathon?
Doing the Oscars and doing everything.
We've known each other for years. Yeah. You've been to my house. We've had pizza. Girl after my own heart. Do we love a pizza or what? We love a pizza.
No one can seem to agree on anything anymore except for 2 things. Pizza and us.
I invented a child molesting robot. It's a robot that is designed to molest children.
You built a mechanical sex predator!
Yes. That's exactly right. This guy gets it. You get it.
Oh my God, no I don't.
I eat children. How old are you? 12. Oh, okay. Only to 10. Yeah. Children and pineapple.
Dirty to me.
Sexy baby. Sexy baby. You were such a sexy baby. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, 2 Popes. Shut up. I don't care. Who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer, and it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care. You had to make your own way here in your own plane, didn't you? Right.
But wait! There's more!
Do you remember they used to put the kids' pictures on the milk cartons? And they took them off? I contend, I don't know, I can't tell you why. I contend too many kids were being located through those milk cartons. Your federal government doesn't want you to find these kids, because your federal government, particularly the finders, CIA organization out of Washington, D.C., is the biggest motivating factor behind the missing children in this country today. Why? Well, there's several reasons. Kids are used for body parts, sex slaves. They're used for the satanic ceremonies. And a 10, 11, 12-year-old blue-eyed, blonde-haired kid will sell on the auction block outside Las Vegas, outside Toronto, Canada, and a barn in Lincoln, Nebraska. These are the 3 locations I'm aware of. For $50,000. Paul Benassi, a young man who was willing to come forward on the Nebraska case, has attended these auctions. He attended 6 such auctions in Las Vegas, Nevada. The fewest number of children there were 6. The highest number were 36. The auctions took place near a landing strip. Foreigners came in with turbans on and took these kids, put them in the plane, put them in campers. Who knows where they went from there. 100,000 children disappear. I have personally filed formal complaints to the great FBI about the finders being an organized international child kidnapping ring. They have yet to come out and interview me formally and get my documentation, which, as I pointed out to you, is the U.S. Customs report. Now, the great FBI, they can tell you how many bank robberies, how many kidnappings, quote, end quote, their kidnapping figures, how many cars were stolen last year, and what have you. They claim in the kidnapping department 75 to 80 children a year. That's a joke. They can keep track of cars, they can keep track of bank robberies, aggravated assaults, but they don't keep track of how many kids disappear a year. And that's by design.
But wait! There's more! But wait! There's more!
Actress or that, or watch out for that guy, he likes little boys.
And according to Corey Feldman, both Brian and Charlie had a similar penchant for young boys.
He said Charlie Sheen raped him.
Shit, I've personally heard a story about Charlie and Corey Haim. Probably, I don't know, at least a dozen people probably in my inner circle knew.
He told me Charlie bent me over in between 2 trailers and put Crisco oil on my butt and raped me. In broad daylight, anybody could have walked by, anybody could have seen it.
It's difficult for a sex offender to get a job at Walmart, much less Disney, much less around kids. But somehow, Brian Peck was able to get both. How was that possible?
I've loved horror movies since I was a kid.
Director Victor Salva served only a brief stint in jail for raping a young boy and even filming some of it. He has since enjoyed a lucrative career, hired multiple times by Disney to direct feature-length films.
We ordered a bunch of pizzas, and we let Sal do every weird thing he could think of to the guys who delivered them. We ordered a bunch of pizzas, and we let Sal do every weird thing he could think of to the guys who delivered them.
And everything I've ever known, I've ever loved, stranded.
It is not just a law enforcement problem, it is a societal problem, and we all need to work on it together.
Again, a symbol is not everything. But law enforcement is made aware of the symbology of all criminal enterprises, pedophiles included. Why did they do this? Plan International is an organization that, quote, supports thousands of children worldwide. The head of their Belgium division is Regina de Probandere.
Mesdames et messieurs les parlementaires, monsieur le ministre, c'est un grand plaisir pour moi de vous rencontrer pour témoigner des réalités vécues par les filles dans ma communauté et dans mon pays. Je m'appelle Adeline Ouemou, j'ai 17 ans. Et je viens du Bénin, plus précisément de la Takora, au nord du pays. Je viens d'avoir mon bac et dans quelques jours, je vais entamer des études de droit à l'université. Je veux
But wait, there's more.
Celine Dion confesses on the deathbed, I ate children to stay alive. Now I'm dying. And in this article it says, I ate children to stay young, and now I'm dying. Those are the chilling words spoken by Celine Dion. Do you guys understand that the Epstein stuff? It's real satanic stuff. They ate children, and now they have to suffer. Now they have to suffer for what they've done. She has this kuru stuff, and it eats you from within, which is really weird. They found it in Papua New Guinea the first time. So if you're a cannibal, you're gonna be eaten. If you eat yourself, you're gonna be eaten from inside, basically. This is what that does. So you see Hollywood, it's the end of the demonic, it's the destruction of the demonic empire, really. And we are ushering in Christ consciousness. The King of the Kings and the Lord of the Lord. Here we go, because the demonic structures are dying and they're not coming back. And now, soon, we're going into the new earth, the Christ consciousness, as they call in the New Age. The King of the Kings and the Lord of the Lords, the one and only.
But wait, there's more.
Catch a Predator was canceled because they kept catching law enforcement, teachers, preachers, local officials, and other people meant to protect children. The final straw, this is the episode that got it canceled. An assistant district attorney in Texas, he was courting a 13-year-old boy. They're so disgusting. He was courting a 13-year-old boy. He didn't show up for the sting, so they sent law enforcement and camera crew to his home. The police entered, and Louis Conrad unalived himself. What do you want me to say? Okay, kudos to him. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm not upset about this. So they canceled the whole entire show. After he unalived himself, they canceled the entire show instead of finding out more pedophiles. But that's what happens, and because those are who are in charge of us. Those people are disgusting now. We've made it okay in society to harm children, and nothing happens to the Disney people, and this is what I'm saying. Catch a Predator was canceled but because they kept catching law enforcement, teachers, preachers, local officials, and other people meant to protect children. They canceled a show that was actually helping to identify disgusting people in our society that needed to be identified. Can't have no accountability on US TV. Everything's involved. This was a feel-good story that I saw. A mother catches boyfriend graping her 11-year-old daughter. She later drugs him, cuts off his genitals, and sets his body on fire. Court finds her not guilty. Isn't that a good story? People are doing the work around the world. It's only us. It's only us. I'm talking about found her not guilty. And she did exactly what needed to be done. Burning bed type. Do you understand? Burning bed type. She cut off his genitals because he doesn't need those. You're doing nefarious things with them. You don't need them. You don't need them. And she sets his body on fire. Court finds her not guilty. One last piece of shit. One last one. So I thought this was a feel-good story. This is something we should applaud. What, does she have a GoFundMe? Let's make sure she gets therapy. Let's make sure she's okay, her and her daughter, after this. Do you see? 11 years old. The depravity. This is what I'm saying. And this is the only answer. This is the only solution. This is the only judgment and justice. Anything else is like we're wasting time, we're wasting money, we're wasting resources. I don't condone this.
Two earthquakes hit Venezuela, 40 seconds apart with a distance of 14 miles between both. A record. Then we see the red skies, definitely not natural. So now that Venezuela is officially the elite's new playground, here comes the missing children. And I see a lot of talk about kids being sold on Vinted, but that's just a diversion, just like the Wayfair scandal. Elites don't buy children on retail stores, that's too easy to trace. But it doesn't mean they don't buy them. In 2010, after the earthquake in Haiti, a woman named Laura Silsby was caught at the border with 33 Haitian children claiming they were orphans, but they were not. 33? And the Clintons, who are some of Epstein's favorite clients, bailed her out, and then she got a job at Amber Alert. You can't make this up. There were also children missing after the Maui fires, and mainstream media ignored the story completely. Now, if you ask me if it's possible that weather can be manipulated to advance a political agenda while trafficking children for the elite, I'm gonna say this. Do they poison our food and water? Did they create a bioweapon, made us sick and got rich off of it? Did they bomb a kids' school in Iran? Are they capable of genocide? Come on, create a weather disaster and traffic children in the process? That's light work. When it comes to our kids, there's no debate. The perpetrators must be executed. And I know that this story can be upsetting, but as long as we prioritize hitting the streets for a Knicks game instead of the real issues, nothing's gonna change.
Wait! There's more!
Attempting to create an orphanage. But this woman would go down there with 9 other missionaries. They would find 33 children. We know the significance of 33 with masonry. We see them do that a lot with news stories. They'll put the number 33 in somewhere to send a message to other Masons. So this woman would gather 33 Haitian children, and I guess she would promise to bring them back to whatever orphanage she was starting. She would attempt to cross into the Dominican Republic border. 33 children, no documentation. They would arrest Laura Silsby. She would be placed in a Haitian prison for 4 months. I also ran Viper Day through a gematria calculator, and the number I got was 916. 916 also adds up to Guardians of Horus, which I thought was interesting considering there's a pyramid and an eye. So a couple months after the Haitian earthquake, the president of Venezuela at the time, Hugo Chavez, would come out and publicly condemn the United States, claiming that HARP had something to do with this earthquake.
Venezuelan leader Hugo Chavez has once again accused the United States of playing God. But this time it's Haiti's disastrous earthquake that he thinks the U.S. was behind. Spanish newspaper ABC quotes...
But wait! There's more!
In Thailand.
I've been to Thailand before.
Have you?
Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful.
What comes with the island?
There's a small villa here. You could practically build what you want.
There's building things.
Yeah, there's.
Do the islands come with the children, or the children?
This island does have a small school. There are children.
Okay, so I didn't know if that was a stipulation.
Yeah.
What countries are near to abduct them from?
Cambodia, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam,
Philippines.
The Philippines.
Of course.
The Filipinos, you know, if they're not being a nurse, they're being your crew. Okay, so.
True.
Yeah. So.
What age ranges?
Below 10. I don't really.
So Putin said the elites are eating what? Y'all like the video and check this one out.
Столетиями набивать брюхо человеческой плотью.
God.
Но они должны понять, что бал вампиров заканчивается.
Let's see if you know who wrote this. Remember when we learned that our wealthiest and most powerful people were connected to a guy who ran a literal child trafficking ring? And then that guy died mysteriously in jail, and now we just don't talk about it. You know who wrote that?
Our Vice President J.D. Vance.
J.D. Vance wrote that in September 4th, 21.
Back when he used to be a populist. I knew him back then. He used to talk about why our jobs are going offshore, hollowing out of our factories, and I thought, okay, I disagree with this guy, but he's got the same values, like stand up for ordinary Americans. And he sounded the alarm on the Epstein files, as did Donald Trump. They made this a huge thing. And I tweeted at him, and I said, J.D., you talk about being a man. To me, being a man means
standing up for what you believe in, no matter what the consequences are.
Seriously.
That's what being a man is. Being a man is not keeping your mouth shut because daddy's got a thumb on you.
That's Palm Beach Pete.
Hold on.
Jeffrey.